Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 911 call and I help you break it down. This is going to be less of a breakdown and more of like helping understand what's going on behind the scenes while they're talking. But this is Joseph Parker's 911 confession call from 2014, where he ended the life of his wife. So let's go ahead and give this a listen.
911 location of emergency.
Yes.
You're in Springfield?
Yes, Springfield, Tennessee. It's right behind Oakland Farms.
Okay, what's going on?
All right, this is what's happened. I've been married 12 years. On the 4th, which would have been 2 nights ago at 4 a.m., I shot my wife in the temple of her head. I thought I killed her. And I put her in the freezer out in the garage. Well, I checked on her tonight, and she's not dead. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head, and to get her body moved around in there, I think I broke her wrist. You know, she was frozen from being in the thing. She's been in this thing 48 hours now. This is no prank call. I need somebody to get out there and help her. I've cleared the premises. I've got away. You know, I'm not going to be there. But I promise you this is a legit call, and I need somebody to get out there and help her because I still love her. It's hard to believe that after that, you know, but, you know, I need to get somebody out there to help her.
Okay, what happened that caused you to do that?
It's a long story. Don't want to get into it. Just want to get into getting somebody out there to help her. I left the front door open. I left all the lights on in the house, so it would be kind of easy to spot. It's the last house on the right. But I left the front door open, and she's in the garage. You go through the kitchen to get into the garage, and you'll see her once you get in the garage. And she's a mess. She can't talk. I could get her to blink. Blink once means yes. Blink twice means no. And so I told her, I'm going to go around the road 10, 15 miles. I'm going to call 911 and get you some help out here. I thought she'd been dead 2 days. And when I checked on her, she was still alive. She's been frozen for 2 days. She's frozen solid. It's amazing she's still alive. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head. I shot her with a .38 caliber handgun. And there's a big hole in the temple of her head. I didn't see an exit wound.
What is her name?
Samantha Parker.
She a white female?
Yes.
How old is she?
43 years old.
And how long ago did you leave there?
An hour ago.
And that's the last time you saw her?
Yes, that's the last time I saw her.
And she was still in the garage?
Yes, she's still in the garage. I made her as comfortable as I could make her. She tried to drink a little water. She's in bad shape. Really need to get somebody out there to help her.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Joe. I'll just leave it at that. Don't want to get arrested tonight and all that. So we don't have a history of domestic disputes. You know, we've never had to call police or nothing. We just had a real bad night a couple of nights ago. We really need somebody to get out there and help her.
Okay, we'll send somebody out there to her.
Yeah, I mean, it's like urgent. You know, I think she's dying. you got a big hole where the temple of your head is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love her. I still love her. I've loved her every day I've been married to her. She's had a rough stretch here. So anyway, checked on her and she's still alive. And now I want to get her somebody to help her that knows what they're doing.
Okay, we'll send somebody out there.
All right, what was your first name?
I'm not going to give you my name, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, make a note on there. I left the front door open and all the lights are on. And you go to the garage, you can't yell for you. You can't yell. But you go to the garage, that's where you'll see her once you get to the garage.
Okay. We'll send somebody out there.
If she needs, paramedics, she needs everything. She needs an ambulance. She needs trauma. She's trauma. I mean, she's a trauma patient. She might need a helicopter. So please get somebody to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. A little bit of a long call, but let's go ahead and start breaking this down. This call receiver doing a lot of stuff in the background right now. So let's go ahead and go over it.
911 location of your emergency.
Okay, so we have, again, what's the location of your emergency, which, again, one of the 3 golden that you have to have within 30 seconds, usually.
Yes.
You're in Springfield?
Yes, Springfield, Tennessee. It's right behind Oakland Farms.
Perfect. So, caller gave the exact location of where to find the place, so you don't always get that.
Okay, what's going on?
All right, this is what's happened. I've been married 12 years on the 4th.
So we're getting, he's going to storytell, but in this case, I don't know if that's regional with storytelling or if this is just what he needs to get to his point. But right now we are 23 seconds in and we have 2 of the golden 3 and we're just waiting for the what, which is what supposedly he's going into right now.
Would have been 2 nights ago at 4 a.m. I shot my wife.
30 seconds, minus the address that I cut out, but 30 seconds in, we've got all of the golden 3. This call receiver, bang up job. I know it sounds like they're not doing anything, but they are busting their butt in the background. and the fact that she's treating it like it's a possible 220, or at least talking to them like they're possibly a 220, is helping them talk. 220 means mentally unwell, right? So the fact that she's talking to them like she does not believe them or that they might be crazy is helping get even more information out of him. And yeah, they're actually trying to find out where he's at. So let's continue this call.
In the temple of her head, I thought I killed her. And I put her in the freezer out in the garage. Well, I checked on her tonight, and she's not dead. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head, and to get her body moved around in there, I think I broke her wrist. She was frozen from being in the thing. She's been in the thing 48 hours now.
All right, so now we have enough. So we're at 1 minute 4. There's enough for dispatch, which is happening at this point. So you're hearing all little keystrokes going on in the background. The other thing that the call receiver is doing is making a request to help trace the call origin here. So they're trying to get everybody on board to find out where this guy is at. because we have the scene. He's not at the scene, and he's definitely not saying where he is, so.
This is no prank call. I need somebody to get out there and help her. I've cleared the premises. I've got away. I'm not going to be there.
And he just gave himself away. So if he's concerned about people not thinking it's real, and you treat it like it's not real, chances are they're going to give more information.
But I promise you this is a legit call, and I need somebody to get out there and help her, because I still love her. It's hard to believe after that, but, I need to get somebody out there to help her.
So you can still hear the keystrokes in the background. She's going back and forth with trying to organize locating this individual, also helping the dispatcher setting up the call for the site. So they're doing two different things, really also doing the right thing by not putting this guy on hold right now, because he's doing excited utterances, which is important to get on tape. Letting him talk, which helps you get evidence. In the meantime, while he's doing that and you're getting more evidence in there, you're updating the call with what he's saying, but also relaying that to the dispatcher so that they can share it with the units. Also, getting the secondary help for trying to find his personal location and organizing that. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, what happened that caused you to do that?
So this is where she's asking for motive. So he's talking like crazy. We're a minute 41-ish in, and he's a talker. So she's going right for the, why did you do it?
It's a long story. Don't want to get into it. Just want to get into getting somebody out there to help her.
It was worth a try, though. I mean, you miss every shot you don't take, so you never know.
I left the front door open. I left all the lights on in the house. So it would be kind of easy to spot. It's the last house on the right. But I left the front door open, and she's in the garage. You go through the kitchen to get into the garage.
Oh, he's got a lot of great additional detail in there, and she's updating it, and again, being as thorough as possible with what little she's getting on the guy.
And you'll see her once you get in the garage. And she's a mess. She can't talk. I could get her to blink. Blink once means yes. Blink twice means no.
So this is where, again, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or whatever. I don't know where this disconnect is happening for him. I don't know if it's intentional to try and do a plea later, or if this is actually the way his brain is working.
And so I told her, I'm going to go around the road 10, 15 miles. I'm going to call 911 and get you some help out here. I thought she'd been dead 2 days. And when I checked on her, she was still alive.
No, she's been dead and frozen for 2 days, so everything that he thinks he's seeing is either not happening and he's lying, or it's happening in his mind.
Been frozen for 2 days. She's frozen solid. It's amazing she's still alive. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head. I shot her with a .38 caliber handgun.
And this is important. So she's back in the call, updating the evidence and the extra details, additional details, and also sending this out to the officers about what type of weapon that he's saying that he used, and also what type of weapon he's saying he may have.
And there's a big hole in the temple of her head. I didn't see an exit lane.
What is her name?
Okay, so now we're getting the rest of the who. So we're kind of doubling back. It's a cleanup time for the call. And just to circle back, because don't miss stuff. Just because there's a lot going on, do not miss stuff. If you have to circle back and get the rest of the information. So, yeah, this is the rest of the who in the Golden Three.
Samantha Parker.
She a white female?
Yes.
How old is she?
4.
We're directly in the CAD right now.
43 years old.
And how long ago did you leave there?
An hour ago.
And that's the last time you saw her?
Yes, that's the last time I saw her.
And she was still in the garage?
Yes, she's still in the garage. I made her as comfortable as I could make her. She tried to drink a little water.
And just because he's saying that he thinks that she's still alive after being partially dismembered and frozen inside of a freezer in the garage, aside from that, yeah.
She's in bad shape. Really need to get somebody out there to help her.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Joe. I'll just leave it at that.
So he literally gave his last name earlier by giving her full name, and then also by, yeah, he's being really dodgy. But yeah, they've got his name now because of what he said.
Don't want to get arrested tonight.
Too bad.
All that. So we don't have a history of domestic disputes. We've never had to call the police or nothing. We just had a real bad night a couple of nights ago.
And by the way, guys, just letting you know from personal experience with calls I've taken and calls that I've worked, you don't have to have a history of domestic violence to be a murderer. Just putting that out there.
Really need somebody to get out there and help her.
Okay, we'll send somebody out there to her.
All right, so this is the first of when, she's trying to buy time, essentially, and seeing if she can get some more excited utterance out of him. It sounds like she doesn't care, and that's a very good reason. It's just such a good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's like urgent. I think she's dying. She got
It's a technique we're not really supposed to ever use here, where I live, but yeah.
a big hole where the temple of your head is. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're allowed to let them talk. If they're doing excited utterances, let them dialogue to get you more information. But yeah.
Right.
I love her. I still love her. I've loved her every day I've been married to her. She's had a rough stretch here. So anyway.
Okay, so we're 4 minutes in, and right now they're organizing the scene and trying to secure the scene. So they're there, and yeah, good times. Just really, really good times, man. By that I mean that sarcastically. So.
Checked on her, and she's still alive, and now I want to get her somebody to help her that knows what they're doing.
Okay, we'll send somebody out there.
All right, what was your first name?
I'm not going to give you my name, sir.
Haha. All right. So, yeah, don't ever let your guard. Don't ever give a caller your information. Not even your operator number. That's when you're working with emergency dispatch. They can ask for your supervisor. That's not likely going to happen, but the getting of the supervisor part, unless it's a big thing. Yeah, usually it's going to involve just giving a phone number. But yeah, your identity is none of their frickin' business. There are people that have listened to my voice for a very long time that until now have no idea who I was.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, make a note on there. I left the front door open and all the lights are on. And you go to the garage, you can't yell for you. You can't yell. But you go to the garage, that's where you'll see her once you get to the garage.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So they're not having a lot of luck at finding him yet, but they find him later.
We'll send somebody out there.
If she needs, paramedics, she needs needs everything. She needs an ambulance. She needs trauma. She's trauma. I mean, she's a trauma face. She might need a helicopter.
Hey, but much to my happiness, he never said that she needed a dust off. Guys, I still crack up about that, and I know that you're still sore about it. So if you don't catch up on it, yeah, dust off is when a helicopter comes in to do an airlift. We did a tiger attack one, and I went into a personal trot about that.
So please get somebody to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So again, the tone is like treating like a 220, right? 220 mentally unwell, but there was a lot of detail in there that came out when she was being, kind of, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever, and they just kept talking. Such great information, though, that's used later for trial, and I'll put the link down below. But there's a lot more going on. You might not think there's anything going on when you call 911 sometimes. Like, it might sound like they don't genuinely care. There's a reason. Lots of reasons to sound just as like it's another day at the office. Because technically it is. So, yeah, but they did catch the guy. I'll put the article down below. But just again, not a mental health professional here. I don't know if the schism is real or if it was fake from him to come up with an alibi later. I have no idea. But hey, guys, it's been great. Thank you for listening. Please take care. Stay safe. Don't be naughty. And until next time, bye-bye.